There is a lot of debate in the West about the free flow of information on the internet. But in China, there is no debate. The government maintains tight control on what people inside the country can and can't see.
清楚吸烟这个东西在直播这个场景下是不允许的。还有一种就是比如说像纹身，特别是大面积纹身，涉及到低俗，类似像那种我们常说露沟，那这种就很容易被界定到低俗里面去的。
So what is a brain control weapon? Unfortunately, the statement from the United States does not have an answer to that. But we have some clues to connect the dots. According to one report, China has been exploring ways to weaponize biotechnology. Beijing is looking into 3 areas: gene editing, human performance enhancement, and brain-machine interfaces.
Now, wow, how can we describe this? Can we put this in conspiracy theory or fact or a little bit of both? And concerning that, this is in China. Sometimes you've got to put into that point where this could be believable because of the things that they have done recently. And TikTok is the perfect example of this, on how the Chinese government uses TikTok as a propaganda mill, how to basically push out things that they want, and the way, right now, TikTok is looking at a lawsuit of multiple deaths because of their algorithm, how their algorithm pushed forward a blackout challenge that killed several, not teenager, well, there was 1 or 2 teenagers, but mostly kids under the age of 11. But now, and we've discussed censorship, the war on porn, the war on, because, you have those out there, including in this country, that wants to censor certain content. They starting on one level of the playing board and going across like a blitzkrieg. And we've seen what has been going on in Australia, Russia, China, Spain, Italy, France, US of A, Canada. We've seen a lot of stories where basically they use buzzwords to try to say we're protecting the people from child P, from abuse of women, it's just across the board. You hear all these terminologies that comes out, these buzzwords. But now, and you can call this disturbing because basically, people were making fun of that. They said that they weren't making a microchip to track you, but they made one in Scandinavia. That's come true. Chinese researchers announced porn police AI helmet to aid state censorship.
Get the fuck out of here! No, I cannot. It's serious because it's very important.
This is out of XBiz. Gustav Turner, who always has a good article outside the standard genre that you would see in the regular news feeds. A lot of it is, yes, the adult industry, porn, but also there are articles in there of censorship as well, because there is a large amount of censorship that's being touted these days. A Chinese research team claims to have created a mind-reading device that detects porn watching, which could be used by police to enforce the country's strict laws against sexual expression. An electronic engineer team at Beijing Jiaotong University combined the power of humans and AI to create a prototype device that sounds an alarm when an indecent image appears. The South China Morning Post reported recently. The researchers released images showing a data set of sample images used to train what they termed a porn police helmet that can read people's minds to detect pornography. The helmet-like device, the South China Morning Post reported, could speed up the work of sensors trying to spot indecent images on China's internet. And when worn by a subject, can pick up spikes in the brainwaves triggered by explicit content. 15 male university students aged 20 to 25 volunteered to wear the item in front of journalists. Each time a sensitive photo appeared, an alarm went off, the paper reported. Clarifying his team's invention to facilitate online surveillance, Zhu Jianjing, the director of the Electric Engineering Experiment Center at Beijing Jiantong University, wrote in a peer-reviewed paper published by the China Journal of Electronic Measurements and Instrumentations earlier this month, and that the device is suitable for bad information detection. China employs a small army of professional state censors known as the Zhanhongxing, or porn appraisers, to monitor videos and photos posted on the internet or social media platforms.
1,200 people doing the job. One employee said it's like being a sanitation worker for cyberspace.
According to Zhu, the police helmet is intended to use the combined power of human and machine to achieve a greater precision and efficiency. The Cyberspace Administration of China, charged with monitoring all public information, defines objectionable material, including what's considered porn and even soft porn, as serious content prohibited by national law. Now, see, the thing is, and you look at this very carefully. China is doing their best to censor the content that's coming into their country. Now, you may say to yourself, well, you know, and I know this from my BitChute viewers, porn is bad and stuff like that. But see, the thing about it isn't the porn that they're blocking. It is the visualization. Think about it in this perspective. If you see a picture of a woman advertising something in a bikini or a couple in bathing suits, they could deem that pornography. Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition, they could deem pornography. Anything that has a sexual a pretty woman. It could be something out of a Sears catalog. You know, not that they make Sears catalogs anymore, but it could be to that nature, could be deemed pornographic. See, you have to remember, the people in charge are the ones that are going to deem what it is. You ask yourself, well, this is not going to happen here. But the thing about it is, there are people legislating that type of legislation here. Do you understand that? Here. You've heard the stories before, whether it's in this country, France, Germany, Italy, Spain. Spain is abolishing prostitution. It was legalized. What's going to happen now? It's going to send the girls underground. They're saying, well, they all got pimps and the pimps are bad. Women are being beaten up on there. No, you're sending them back to the pimps. There are a lot of women out there, and you've seen this from OnlyFans. OnlyFans proves it alone, that there are many women out there that promotes pornography, sexuality on there, that they're their own boss. And people say, well, they're basically, it's evil. So like that. Well, sex is sex. Pornography, titillating, statues and stuff like that, has magazines been around for decades. Goes all the way back to when men were carving things on the cave wall. There are instances where you've seen many different designs. We've shown pictures on it on this particular channel. From the ancient times, you can go through many histories of pornography throughout the thousands of years that it's been around. And yes, there are some things that are bad of it. you know, you hear some of the stories to the dark side of it. And yes, that needs to be curbed. That needs to be put away. You know, we have the story of Mercedes Carrera accused of child abuse in a sexual way. Her trial starts in October. If it's all true, then yeah, she deserves to burn in hell, you know, for that. But there are those out there that will scream out all these buzzwords trying to get things censored. And with the Chinese on here, you know, there have been many writers that have warned it. Philip K. Dick happens to be one. As crazy as you think he is, some things are starting to come forward. Minority Report comes to mind. If you've not seen some of the things in Minority Report, I'm not talking about future crimes. I'm talking about some of the technology used in there. There's a great scene where you walk into a mall and the mall knows what you're looking for. You know, that's algorithms and AIs and stuff like that. You know, you go by Google, and if you're searching for something, suddenly later on in the day, you know, you're getting ads thrown at you. You know, this is the things, you know, we have to be prepared that, you know, we have to fight back on, because basically, you know, China is doing this. What else have they been developing? What is in their, you know, little evil minds? And I'm not talking about Chinese people in general. We're talking about the government, the people that are in power. Remember, it's always the ones that are in power that are the situations. There are those who will support the government because that's, you know, it's the government. And there are those who are forced to support the government. You know, we see the situation going on in the banks in China where people cannot take their money out. They're putting tanks in front of the banks because people want their money. They want to eat. They want to pay their bills, and they can't. They can't take out what they need to survive. You know, this is the control of the Chinese government. Why are we doing business with them? This is the thing that gets me. And I still, to this day, there were times we would ban dealing business with these countries hard and strong, where, you know, we've dealt with the Russians this way. We've dealt with the Chinese before with this. We dealt with the Japanese at certain points on this. And we've dealt with other countries the same way. We need to get back to that process again. You know, respect your people. Respect the people on there. You have concentration camps in China. Who knows what the hell they're doing with those people, with the Uyghur Muslims? What is China doing with them? And now they're creating a helmet that will detect if you're horny or not. Like I said at the beginning, you know, you could take it as conspiracy theory, fact, or a little of both. And the way, like I said, the Chinese have been acting, you know, you would not be surprised, I mean, from what you've seen and what they've done, that this is something that it becomes from science fiction to fact. So you let me know in the comments below what your thoughts on this. And we'll catch you on the next video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe, like, share. And we got a lot coming this fall. We got stuff we're working on. We got new t-shirts. We got the Revolution t-shirts that are out. Be part of it, which is very important. That goes to help us, help support this channel, because it is a struggle keeping up with this all. And the thing about it is you could see what kind of programming a lot of these YouTubers put out. And if you enjoy that, you know, continue to watch us. Subscribe and liking and sharing. And if you can donate to us, that's even better. Even better for us. You know, we appreciate it. We would highly appreciate it. So until next time, thank you for tuning in, and bye-bye now.